I'm here in Las Vegas, and we're gonna do some bourbon hunting.
They were dumb enough to give me a sample.
We gotta figure out how to get these bottles home. Did the bag make it? Now it's the moment of truth. Here in Las Vegas, and we are going to do a little bourbon hunting. Now, everything I've seen on the strip has been terrible selection and even worse pricing. So we're gonna head out to the suburbs and see what we can find. I've been told by a friend what the best liquor store in Las Vegas is. Wait till the end and we're gonna give that one a try. And our first stop, Lee's Liquor. I grabbed that Frey Ranch, but they're having a freaking buy one, get one for a penny sale. That was a little pricey. It was like 70 bucks. I think those go for around 60, but buy one, get one for a penny? Sign me up for that. And we just walked out the door of Lee's Liquor, and literally right next door is a freaking Total Wine. Now, I don't think Total Wine is gonna have anything particularly of interest because I think they distribute their allocated stuff through their loyalty and rewards program. For $89 is not a bad buy, but I've got like 4 of these at home. Probably gonna pass on that guy, but if anybody's looking for one, there it is.
They were dumb enough to give me a sample.
Still Austin right here. Oh wow, that's like butterscotch. I like it, I like it.
This guy is super good.
That Oregon Spirit Rye is not bad. Not buying a bottle, but it's not bad. Oh, there's a Booker's down there. All right, so maybe giving me a sample wasn't so dumb. He suckered me into it. I'm gonna buy it. Dude, Total Wine's pretty freaking fun. They just in here handing us samples, getting us all liquored up and stuff so we buy more whiskey, but that's a good time. Didn't find anything like super allocated. There were a few things kind of interesting. That's Old St. Nick. They had some Orphan Barrel stuff, but the price is just, I'm not that guy. Not that guy, pal. Not that guy. And for our grand finale, we're at Liquor Lineup. Now, a friend of mine told me that this is the absolute best liquor store around Las Vegas, Nevada. Is it true? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Took us a little ways to get here. This is a little north of the strip. You're gonna have to put the effort in if you want it. Let's see what we find.
What'd you say?
So you gotta get the salted caramel.
Do we need to do another Crown Royal flavored video?
Yes.
You think the salted caramel's gonna get us views?
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all tired of the Crown Royal videos yet? I think I am. But let's see what we've got here. So didn't do too well here. They had a big selection, but I just couldn't pull the trigger on that freaking Kentucky Owl. Like, that's a good bottle. I hear great things about it, but $300 for a bottle of whiskey when we're buying so many cheap ones for videos, just a little too rich for my blood right now, unfortunately. I did pick up the 3 St. Nick's, but those are not for me. Those are for a friend that loves those things, so I'll send those off to him. And all I got here at the best liquor store in Las Vegas that Whiskey Advocate magazine said has the best selection in Las Vegas was a salted caramel Crown. That's a bit of a disappointment. The problem with bourbon hunting in Vegas is that I do not have enough room in my luggage to get the bottles back. Luckily, there's a Ross on the strip. I mean, we're not balling out right on the strip, but it's not a terrible view. We got to figure out how to get these bottles home. Now, the one thing we got working in our favor is that my daughter won a whole lot of squishables, plush toys at Circus Circus. And so we're gonna use those as packing material to try to protect these bottles and get them to the house. So this is about less than half of the number of plush toys. And you can see there's some small ones stuck down in here, but this is a fraction of the plush toys she won from the claw machines at Circus Circus, which means they're either really good at a claw machine or I have invested heavily in some plush animals right here because she had to come back with 15 to 20 of these things. I don't know, there's a ton of them, but let's see if we can use them to our advantage. Got these guys working. So what these are Ray-Ban Facebook stories, and they have little camera right here. And I press the button here. Actually, the camera may be over here. I don't know. There's a camera on one side or the other. So we're gonna use this and see how it does recording me stuffing this suitcase. We've got our bottles here, and don't be judging my table, all right? We've been here a week, it's a mess, trying to get packed up. But let's start with the bottles that we did not buy for ourselves. So this is very Old St. Nick Cask Strength Summer Rye Whiskey. Get that guy in there. nice and safe. I'm gonna stick a little plushie in between these bottles. We've got very old St. Nick Harvest Rye Whiskey Cask Strength. Stick him right there in the crack. Throw a little plushie in there to space them. And then very old St. Nick Ancient Cask 8-year-old rye whiskey. Now, I've never had these. I probably should try them at some point, but they're just a little more than I want to pay for something I've never tried. Now, our first bottle is the Still Austin Cask Strength. Again, a little spacer there. And so that leaves us plenty of room for our BOGO Frey Ranch right here. Look at there. Easy peasy, all packed up. Well, I completely forgot about this guy. Somebody's been drinking the heck out of that. Glad somebody enjoyed it so I don't have to drink it. Sit, boo-boo, sit. Shoot. I'm gonna need some sort of inventory system. I keep forgetting about these flavored whiskeys that Will had us buy. All right, it's been a long day of travel, but now it's the moment of truth. Did the bag make it? If it's here, is it wet? We're gonna find out. Looks pretty good. We'll get home in just a second, crack this sucker open. We made it to the house. Frey Ranch number 1, just fine. Half empty Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey, all right. Crown Royal Salted Caramel, seems fine, but who cares if it's not? The other Frey Ranch, unharmed. Let's get to the expensive ones that are hidden over here. So, very old St. Nick right there, came through with shining colors. Very old St. Nick in perfect condition. Not a thing wrong with that one right there. And our Still Austin, look at there.
Great success.
There might be better ways of getting these home, but I didn't have any supplies to mail them, so we just decided to do this. Not to mention, I needed to get all of these stuffed animals home that my daughter wants. Got home, my new Brewzle snapback mesh back hat is in stock and ready to go. You get those at Brewzle.com. I'm going to eat a little of this pizza over here because we are too tired to cook. I'm gonna finish watching Auburn try to come back from Mississippi State. See y'all in the next one.